Today we are going to be exploring on how to design our own game whereby our sprite will be catching different body organs. For that reason, we have our first sprite, who is Pingu, right here, and this game is going to be similar to the jumping ball game that we all watched last week. So this was the game that we had all watched. However, today we will be catching the body organs. So we can go to Google and we can search for body organs, for instance the human heart. So I can write human heart PNG image, and then I can choose the human heart that I wish to have. So for instance, if I want to have this heart over here, I can click on it and then it will tell me download image. So I choose that option, I download the file, and once I see this on the screen, downloaded file, I go back to EducoBot, I click on over here and upload the sprite, this arrow. So I upload it while using the app, and then I go to photos and videos and I click on this first option here, and my human heart is here. So I can resize it to whatever size that I wish to have, for instance 20, and then I can add in another organ, for instance the human brain. So I will write brain, and I am going to click on it and download the image. Once I do that, I'll go back and I will edit, upload the sprite, and go to photos and videos, and then click on the image that I wish to have. So now I have two organs. However, we can opt to use more than two organs which belong to different body systems. How do I code for them? So first I click on Pingu here, and I'm going to begin with whenever Pingu is clicked. So whenever this sprite is clicked, hence I go to control and drag this when this sprite is clicked. Now remember, we want Pingu to go up and down the y-axis. So we go to motion and we choose change y by 10 for it to go up. So I go to control and I say repeat 10 times. I join the two codes together, so whenever I click, Pingu will go up, but I also want it to come down. Hence we're going to repeat the same move by -10. So change y by -10. Now we can see that whenever the sprite is clicked, it goes up and down. Okay, next is if we are now going to code for the heart. We want the heart to be gliding over the screen. So once we click on heart, we say events. When green flag is clicked, we want the heart to be moving randomly forever on the screen. We want it to be gliding, so we're going to add this code, but we want it to glide forever. Therefore we'll put the repeat forever block. Now this means that the heart will keep on moving all around the screen. It will keep on gliding. We can do the same for the brain, that events when green flag is clicked, and it should keep on gliding to random position, and that too forever. So when we stop and we click on the green flag, we can see both the heart and the brain are rotating. Now we are going to create a score. So we go to variables and we make a variable which will be the score. We say OK. And then we come back to Pingu and we say that if Pingu touches the brain or the heart, the score should change by 1. So therefore we go to if and we drag this if block. If Pingu touches is under sensing, so touches. If Pingu touches, let's say right now it would be the human heart, then the score, we go to variables, change the score by 1. Okay? And we can add again, if Pingu touches the brain which is, I believe here it's the image, then again the score will change by 1. Okay? And this is how our game looks like. We can also add a statement saying that maybe if Pingu touches the heart, then it's going to say that the function of the human heart is to pump blood. So we say heart pumps the blood. This is an additional say block if you wish to add. Hence we're going to stop and we're going to click. So let Pingu click the heart. Whenever it touches the heart, let's see. Okay. So make sure in your game Pingu is able to speak, or it's able to touch at least and change the score. Thank you.